Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. My name is Nellie and I am an indie author of 2 books. And today is the first day of release week for the second one of those books. So today's the day before release and I just sent my cover designer the forms for books 3 and 4. I just decided to send them together because the coloring for book 4 is going to be different than the rest of the book. So I need her to basically make them look nice together. So I was like, oh, if you want to do book 4 at the same time so you can get the colors right, then let's do that. So yeah, the forms are very blank. But you know, we've been working together for months now, so I think she gets my gist. And I have like the main part of the cover, like I already know that, so she won't have to deal with like any like actually coming up with stuff. But anyway, moral of the story is that's done. I got 2 scenes written this morning when I woke up, which was amazing. I went to the gym, still dressed from the gym. And yeah, we've had a pretty nice day. I'm having a call with my friends in an hour and a half. It's probably gonna last like a good 2 hours or so. But yeah, it's been a really nice day. I have to do laundry and I want to clean the floors today. So I'll probably do that after the call. But yeah, I had split up the scenes I need for book 4 into like how many I need to write a day in order to kind of be finished when I want it to be finished. So it came out to approximately 2.5 chapters. I say approximately because since a lot of the later chapters aren't outlined, I don't know how many scenes they're gonna be, so I'm just approximating it at like 2 scenes a chapter. So yeah, I need to do 2.5 scenes, and I didn't write yesterday and I didn't write the Friday before that, so we're already 5 scenes behind. And today I wrote 2 scenes, so I still need my other half scene, which ideally I'll write 1, so I'll finish today's and get started on the 5 that I'm missing from before. But yeah, other than that, it's a pretty great start to the release week. Okay, so I got my beta feedback back from one of my beta readers for Buttercup Baby. I got the other one back like a week, 2 weeks ago with like not really any comments. Like she liked it, but it wasn't like it was helpful for a reader, but it wasn't help as a reader, but not as like a beta reader. But anyway, this one did more. I still haven't seen critiques, but she has inline comments of like specific scenes and the part of the book, the like I guess climax part of the book. Her comments on it are just making me giddy. So yeah, I'm literally just getting excited reading. Also, happy release day. Happy day 3 of release week. I just got home and my coworker bought me some treats because tomorrow's my last day, but tomorrow's her wedding anniversary, so she's not gonna be at work. Also, she's been married for 26 years, so that's so cute. Plus, like, every time she talks about her husband, I'm just like, oh. But anyway, she bought some treats. And I just want to show you because it's cute. So she bought something else too, but we ate that in the office. So yeah, this is what's left. And it's from Tate. I love Tate. I've actually never had their pastries, like their tarts and stuff before. I've had like I've had a couple other pastries I like. I haven't had a sandwich. And I've had like meals. But yeah, we have that like fruit parfait kind of thing and a tiramisu, which looks so good. And then she also got 2 of these little cookie things. So I'm excited to try these. I'm gonna go take these to the kitchen now because I'm not gonna eat it now. But that was just so cute of her. It's like almost midnight. I had so much planned for today. I was gonna go to the gym. I was gonna cook myself some burgers. It was gonna be a great time. And then I fell asleep for 2 hours. Like, I literally got changed for the gym. I laid down. I was like, oh, I'll leave in 5 minutes. And then I fell asleep for 2 hours. So, and then I woke up, you know, when you wake up like groggy tired. So, yeah, that was my day. This release week is going like, it's like mellow, like a good mellow, you know? But also I finished reading Buttercup Baby today. So tomorrow we can start on edits. And there isn't really anything really that I need to add other than I have to finish one scene that I hadn't finished before, and I have to write the epilogue. And then there are like, while I was reading it, I could tell there were parts where I just needed to add a bit more. So yeah, I think this could be pretty easy, and then hopefully I can get back into writing book 4 because it hasn't been it. I wrote 173 words today because at work I just got hit with inspiration for part of a scene, so I wrote it. So technically I did work on it today. But yeah, that book, I don't know what's going on. I just keep getting like moments where it's like it hits me and I'm like totally inspired for it, and then moments where it's just like no. I'm gonna go to sleep now. It's snowing and it's Friday and I'm home alone because it's snowing and my roommate had to go park somewhere else, so she's staying with her boyfriend, and it is the first day I am done with that job. Not that I'm not applying, I'm just done with that job for now, but it's Friday of release week. It's been a pretty chill release week, but today we have a lot of cleaning to do. I have a ton of laundry to do. I have to clean the floors, and then I also want to get a ton of writing done because book 4 has not gotten much writing done this week. Let's be honest, it's not been it. I don't feel like putting the bedding back on, but we put our laundry away and that is perfect. We have also done edits for Buttercup Baby. We are now through the first 2 chapters. We've added, I think, like 200 to 300 words to the manuscript so far, so like not a crazy ton, but it's going along. We have not written for book 4 yet. That's still a problem. At this point, I just want to write one scene. Like, I just want to get back into it. So hopefully later tonight, I want to take a shower and shave, and I have to do my brother's FAFSA because that's literally due in like 3 days. But yeah, it's been a pretty good day. Very relaxing, very no stress. Took a shower, shaved. The water got cold, and it wasn't because I took too long in there, because when I shower too, like in general, when I'm not under the water, I turn it off because it's a waste of water if you keep it on. It's because I don't actually know why. It could be because it's freezing outside, or it could be because other people in the building are using their water. I don't know. I feel like it's not because it's cold outside though. So I feel like it's just other people are using their water. I don't know. It's only 6:50. So we have a lot of hours left in the day. Hopefully I'll convince myself to do some writing. We'll see what happens. But yeah, again, this entire week has been very just like chill. And I feel like it's been fun, but it also hasn't like set me onto the trajectory of like when I need to be more busy in order to feel like my writing is getting done, because when I'm really busy, I like force myself to take those hours, and then I feel more creative because I'm spending so much of my time not doing creative stuff that like I want to do the creative hours of writing. Whereas right now, because I'm spending my time doing literally nothing. Even when I was at work, I didn't really do much. So it's like I didn't need those hours of creativity to like let my writing out, and I think that's my biggest problem. So I have an interview next week for a new job. Hopefully that goes well. Hopefully I get it, not just because I want the job and income and all that stuff, but because it'll also help me with my other like projects, and it'll help me get my writing back on track. Because when I was in school, I got a ton of writing done because that was so much of the like study section, the analytical section for school, that my creativity came out with the work. When I started working, I mean, I stopped, my last day was yesterday, but when I started working at Berkeley, they had a lot more work for me to do. So when I would come home, I had done so much work already that, you know, my creative side wanted to be let out. And so I would be able to sit for hours on end and write. And it just hasn't been happening this year. And I'm saying this year because literally from January 1st, like it's just been such a whole year that I'm just trying to pick myself back up. And it's so difficult because I need those hours of non-creative work in order to juice my creative work. All that's to say, I have a strong feeling I'm not gonna get much writing done for book 4. We'll see. I might get some done for Buttercup Baby, because that, a lot of it is just I'm retyping exactly what I have. I'm not copy pasting because I feel like that leaves too much room for error, and when I'm rewriting, some of the sentences are getting changed. Like, it's the same thing, it's just like the wording is getting changed, and when I copy paste and then like go back, reread and edit it, it doesn't flow in my head as well, so like I just rewrite it. So I might do that. There is a total of 30 chapters and 1 epilogue, so 31 chapters to get through, and we're done with the first 2. So 2 of those, the epilogue has not been written, and then chapter 18, the second or third, I think it's the second scene, basically the last scene in that chapter isn't finished. Like, a good portion of it is written, but it's not finished, so I just need to finish writing that. So those 2 chapters are gonna have a bigger writing day, but for the most part for this book right now, it's just like retyping it and like fixing the structure, maybe adding a few sentences here and there. So it's going pretty well. My goal is to get at least 1 chapter of that done every day. If I get more, even better, I'll finish it sooner. But yeah. Happy Saturday. It is 10:21. We have had a very lazy start to the day. I've been up for like a few hours. I just literally was lying in bed. Like, I didn't want to do anything. But every morning when I get up, there's a few things that I do, obviously, like the get ready stuff. But first thing I do after that is check sales. And then I also, well, technically it's the second thing. So the first thing I do, it kind of switches on and off. But one of the first things I do is check sales. The other one of the first things I do is check Instagram and TikTok to see like engagement kind of thing. So I checked my Instagram today for my author platform, and one of my videos blew up overnight. Like, in my context, it blew up. It's still going. It's currently at 7,360. And that's the thing about TikTok. Instagram, I posted that one. I don't even know when. When did I post that one? February 12th. It's February 25th, 26th. It's 26th today. So, yeah. 2 weeks later, it blew up. So, that's what I really like about Instagram. Like, sometimes it just takes a while for it to go through. But yeah, that was fun. And then my TikTok is at 306 followers. So we're doing well. The goal is literally just to get to 1,000 so that I can put the link in. But that has been, while we have gotten no actual work done. I'm making coffee. We've gotten no actual work done. I have no doubt that I'll get the chapter for Buttercup Baby done today, because again, a lot of that isn't like my creativity. It's more like just working on it. Whereas for book 4, at this point, I think the problem with book 4 is I haven't worked on it, like actually worked on it, since Monday. So like, because I've taken such a long break from it, that now it's just the point of like getting myself to start, and then I'll be better at it again. I think that's it. I'm hoping that's it. The point of this clip is to say I'm basically in a work slump again, and this always happens when I don't have a lot of stuff to do, like when I'm not working a ton. So yeah, I need this interview to go well later next week. I need to get this job so that everything in my life aligns back up, because it is now 6:16 and I have done zero amount of work. Like, literally, I spent like an hour just lying in bed, like an hour and a half just lying in bed. I didn't even sleep. Like, I was just lying in bed. Before that though, I did go to the gym. I was there for an hour and a half. It was a pretty great day today. But yeah, very unproductive. And right now, again, I was lying in bed. Yeah, I'm telling you, I've just spent so much of my time like doing nothing, and I hate days like this. Like, I feel like I should love them, but I just hate them. But I was lying there and I was like, maybe the reason I can't feel productive is because of this. Like, maybe it's because my bed isn't made up. And it's because I didn't want to put my duvet in my duvet cover. But if it's messing with the juju, I gotta do it. So we're gonna do it. We're gonna make the bed. I genuinely kind of think that's it though, because I'm someone where like every morning when I wake up, I make the bed. And I try to keep a clean room at all times because that is how I get my work done. If there's a mess and if the bed's not made, I just like half my attention is like stuck on that while I'm trying to work. And when it's a moment like this where the duvet cover is not even put on, I feel like it's messing with me. I don't know if that's just an excuse, but we're gonna put it on. I hate this part. So okay, it is the last day of release week, and let me tell you, my TikTok has, I don't know what's going on, but I'm at 403 followers. So I've just been gaining them a lot these past few days, which is great. It's not really impacting my sales though. So the only part I care is like I want to get to 1,000 so I can start putting links in. But it's not impacting my sales at all. So hopefully it'll get there. Update number 2, my cover designer reached out with the first set of samples for book 3. I didn't like 2 of the samples, but it was fine because the first one was like really, like, it was great, but like there was changes to be made. So I'm like currently just on my Canva, on my cover design video, I kind of showed how I laid out on Canva so I could look at each thing and stuff like that. So I have it on Canva right now, and I have the sample I did like next to my other 2 books. Even though I know I'm going to be changing stuff on it, I just want to see what it looks like. And oh, it looks so cute. I think I might like it more than book 2. I don't know. Okay, so like there's still things that need to change. So I don't know if I want to say that. The item that's placed on it, it's so pretty. So I don't know. But I am having a little bit of a dilemma with the background because I don't think it's the same background as book 1. I think it's darker than book 1's, but I feel like what I want to do is, I already emailed her about this, so I'm gonna have to email her again because I didn't say this part. What I might do is make book 3's background more similar to book 2's, and then book 4 can have the darker background, so it can like it's full circle, you know. But ooh, it's gonna be so cute. I cannot wait to have all 4 books covers. Oh, I'm so excited. This is like literally my favorite process. Now, update number 3. Last night I got a call from my parents saying my sister's gonna be coming to stay with me for 2 weeks and to buy her ticket. I was like, okay. And when I'm with my family, I don't record, so yeah, I'm probably not gonna be recording for the next couple of weeks, so there's that. Also, we'll see how this goes because I don't have work anymore because I left Berkeley, but when I have like interviews and stuff, but I still want to put in my time for writing because let me tell you, this week has been another work slump and I don't know why. I was like excited because it's release week, but no. Also, it feels like release week was like weeks ago. Like this week feels like it's taking longer, but it's also gone by very quickly. I don't know how to say that. It's like, no, it feels more like it's gone by too fast. You know? Anyway. So she's coming, so I'm kind of worried about how that's gonna affect my writing. So we'll see about that, but we're not gonna be recording. So yeah. In terms of yesterday, I literally got no work done. I went to the gym, and that was the extent of my productivity yesterday. I went to the gym today too, so that was great. But I'm gonna try to work on book chapters 3 and 4 today for Buttercup Baby because I didn't do yesterday's. And I think the goal for that is gonna be to do 1 chapter a day until I finish, or earlier, because that would be better. And then I calculated for book 4 because it's taking me so long when I have to have it done. So basically, it goes to my copy editor August 29th. So I have to do round 4 of edits, which usually takes me about a week. before that. So like the week or two before that. So I'm thinking like mid-August, I'll do round 4 of edits. And then I'll also, it doesn't have to, but I like to keep like a week between round 3 and round 4. So that means by the beginning of August, I have to be done with round 3 of edits. So I'm thinking Camp Nano July, I can do round 3 of edits for book 4. Which means June can be for betas, which means I have to do round 2 of edits. I'm saying edits, I meant drafts. So like I have to do draft 4 by mid-August, draft 3 Camp Nano July, betas in June, draft 2 will be in May, and then I like to keep a 1 month break between drafts 1 and 2. That one has my longest break just because like draft 2 is always the one where I add so much more that I need the time to let it simmer, which means I have to be done with draft 1 of book 4 by the end of March. So I have exactly a month left. If I want to play it on that scheme, I would ideally like to finish it sooner, but honestly at this point we're still at 21,000 words. This draft is going to be at the very least 65,000 words, and we're only 21,000 words into it. It's taking so long. And now with my sister coming, I won't even be able to do a 10K day because she's gonna keep hounding me about doing stuff. So that also means I can't do my 10K day for book 2 of my fantasy series because I was gonna do that this coming weekend. Can't do that anymore. But yeah, so I think the goal is gonna be work on book 4 until I finish or until the end of March. But March, I'm gonna do March 30th instead of 31st. March 30th is my deadline. And then second project is to finish Buttercup Baby's draft, and then that one's due to my copy editor April 11th. So again, like April 1st or so is when I'll do draft 4. But that one's a lot easier. Like that one I'll finish. To finish that, and then once I finish that, I'll start draft 1 of book 2 of my fantasy series. Because ideally, I like to have all or some of that written. Ideally all, but like I like to have some of that written before I go into edits again for the first book, because I was planning on doing that in April. So yeah, all that is to say, I've had a very, very unproductive week, and the next 2 weeks are kind of like up in the air. I don't know how they're gonna go with my sister being around, and then the last weekend in 2 weeks my mom is also coming. She was originally coming because it's her birthday weekend. So yeah. Okay, I don't know if this is gonna be the last update for this video or not, but I just got my initial sketches for the commission I had artists do for the Whittle Magic series. It's literally, though, really these characters are more like in book 3 and 4. So like some of these characters, I think it's just one of the characters you don't meet until book 3. Some of them aren't even around, and point of the story is she just sent me the initial sketch. She was like, hey, do you have any changes before I go in with like actual colors and stuff? It looks so good. It looks so good. Pretty much all of the women, pretty spot on. Like I don't have changes for them. The men, some of them are spot on. Well, for the most part they're spot on. It's just like little tweaks. So I had her, I'm gonna have her change the head, like where he's looking for Warren, and for Kai, who's a different character that you don't meet until later. And then the drawing she had for Harry and Hunter, I imagined opposite. So the one she had for Hunter, I imagine what like more Harry looks like, and then the one she had for Harry, I imagine what Hunter would look like. So did I say that correctly? I don't even know. But basically I'm gonna have her switch those 2 characters around because I'm like, no, those don't fit. And then I also have the parents in this drawing because I'm just trying to throw them all in there, right? Bishop just looks way too small next to his wife. I'm like, why does he look so small? So I'm gonna have her just make him look bigger. But for the most part, I feel like those, like when I sent her the message for like those little changes, it felt like a lot, but like I feel like it's not that bad. I don't know though. I'm not the artist. Like I don't know if she can just like copy paste stuff or if like she probably has to delete and like restart. I hope not. But it looks so good. Like, so basically how I'm having it commissioned is, I'm not gonna show you the one I have because I'm gonna do a whole review for that, but I'll show you the inspiration. So I have a whole info sheet of links for a ton of different artists, and like not just artists, but like I have different stuff on my resource library on my website. So if you go sign up for my newsletter, you'll find that. But one of the, or basically every time I see artists, I put them in there and I try to put in like prices and stuff like that. So one of them, she posted this, which was like the Throne of Glass characters put into this picture, and I saw it and I was like, that is perfect for Willow Magic. So we have those main characters that I wanted, but I needed 10 characters, so I added the parents into it and it works perfectly. And so I sent her a message with, basically I went on Canva. Canva's my bitch. I went on Canva with the Throne of Glass picture, and then I put the descriptions next to it and I sent it to her and I was like, hey, how much would this cost? And she sent me back exactly what I thought it was gonna cost. So I was like, okay, you know what, let's just go, because I'm getting, because I told her to break it down too, so I'm getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 separate pictures and then one of all of them together. So I'm getting 6 pictures and I'm gonna have commercial use for it. So it looks so good. Even though the changes haven't been put in yet, it looks so good. It looks so good. Oh my god, Augustine looks so perfect. Like that's all I can look at, because Augustine looks perfect. And I did send her like celebrity lookalike, kind of like just to help her figure out what they kind of look like, even though they don't look like any of these celebrities, but like you get the point. Augustine looks so good. I can't.